All right, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Vays. All right, let's go straight to the charts. I'm still here in Rio. Damn, why is it not letting me share a window? Why is it forcing me to share my entire monitor? That's a problem, guys. I gotta close stuff. I can't afford to dox anything. So I gotta close a bunch of documents. All right, should be fine now. All right. Yeah, Zoom is not cooperating right now. All right. I see a live chat. The Fed meeting is today. It's at 2 p.m. Probably they usually announce right before the meeting. So right around 2 p.m., there's going to be lots of volatility in the stock market. We're going to take a look at the price of Bitcoin, of course, and we have a candle that is starting right below both moving averages. We'll see how that monthly candle ends. Here's the weekly scale. The weekly scale has started to rally, as I mentioned yesterday. This is potentially going to be the sixth consecutive red candle on a weekly scale. We haven't had that in probably ever. So let's see, a little rebound in the price of Bitcoin is certainly overdue. And just because we have this rebound, it does not mean that the market has reversed. We still have plenty of room without triggering any bullish momentum on a weekly scale. We have to get all the way above $41,500 for that to happen. And until it does, the weekly scale will remain with bearish bias. For the allocation chart, this could potentially set up a nice short trade if we do rebound into the $39,000 to $40,000 area. That could potentially set up a short trade, as I'm still leaning bearish across all these charts. I know Bitcoin is fundamentally bullish, but based on technical analysis alone, I don't see how anyone can make the bullish case. I just don't see it. I mean, my technical analysis is not showing me anything to cling to on the bullish scale, except on a daily chart. We talked about the CMF right here. The CMF is the only part that looks to be a little bit bullish. I'm curious how it looks on a weekly scale. I don't even know if I have it up. Yeah, I have it on a weekly scale. See, on a weekly scale, it's not bullish at all. On a weekly scale, the CMF is very bearish. Okay, on a daily scale, it showed some signs, but if this thing starts going down, the CMF can really start going down in a hurry. You see the moving averages on the daily scale. The 50 period is going to overtake the 128-day period fairly soon, unless the price of Bitcoin really rallies. Once again, on a daily scale, until the price of Bitcoin starts going above both of these moving averages. I mean, it's not going to get there tomorrow, right? I mean, it can, but unlikely that we'd get there tomorrow. Another $2,000 move off the move we just had. It's unlikely, so most likely we would recapture these moving averages when we recapture this trend line. That is a lot of resistance. This upward sloping trend line is now resistance. Even if we do break back above this horizontal resistance and the area of the breakdown, you're going to have massive trouble right here at 41,000. 41,000 is setting up to be a monster rejection if Bitcoin price even gets that high. I remain with a bearish outlook, even though today's candle is pretty bullish. Now, based on probabilities, with the traditional stock market, we are decoupling a little bit today. So Bitcoin is having a little bit of its own momentum. The stock market is down, but the stock market is waiting for the announcement. Generally speaking, the stock market rises on days of the Fed announcement of the FOMC meeting for rates. Okay, so chances are the stock market will rally with the Fed call, but would it alter the trajectory of the market from bearish to bullish? I don't think so, but we will see. Today is not the day to randomly take on trades. You wait for the announcement and then make proper decisions. Someone is telling me about the hidden bullish divergence. I don't really care about the hidden bullish divergence. Not part of my trading tool set to pay attention to the hidden bullish divergence. Is Bitcoin a leading indicator for markets? It's possible. It's possible that Bitcoin reacts faster to the market, but the stock market still is the main driver. But Bitcoin could react quicker. So the fact that Bitcoin is up this morning could be a sign that the stock market would rally this afternoon. Before I go on with the charts, the financial summit is taking place in the Dominican Republic. Rented an incredible castle right here in the Dominican Republic, where the event will take place. If you look through the website, check out our promo video. It's about 2.5 minutes, and it has an awesome look into what happened in Dubai. These are the rooms. Those of you, I mean, a really nice room is already included. We do have a link to the room upgrades. And if you click on room upgrades, you see the rooms that we have as they slowly get sold out. If one of these two that's included gets sold out, you know, grab another one. The other ones will be available. We still have some rooms. So please join us. Some rooms are already getting sold out. There's only 2 of these. There's actually only 2 of these, 2 or 3 of these. So one's already been taken, but there's still one more available. All right, guys. My next trip is to Panama. I will be heading off to Panama the day after tomorrow, and for a meetup in Panama, and then I'll be off to London. Oh, before I go on with the charts, Gonzalo Lira, who I was watching for updates on the Russia-Ukraine situation from Ukraine itself, from Kharkiv, Ukraine. He's back with another YouTube channel. He was arrested by the Ukrainian military, and happy he's still alive. A little surprised, but very happy he's alive and didn't disappear. Oh, he just streamed 44 minutes ago. All right, I'll need to catch up. And I mean, they have his accounts, so he can't reuse his old Twitter or YouTube, but he started a new one. Started a new Twitter, started a new YouTube, and he says he'll keep it going every day until he gets arrested again for basically speaking his opinion on the situation. So much for, you know, freedom and democracy, right? All right, here's your daily chart. I'm waiting for the break of this MRI support line. It would be great if we don't break that MRI support line, but I'm leaning to the fact that we will. He's actually not an American citizen. He's a Chilean citizen It's possible he could also be an American citizen. He's never said he's an American citizen. He's always referred to himself as a Chilean citizen. He may not want to associate as an American citizen. I mean, I fully understand why he might want to disassociate as an American citizen, just like many people surrender their U.S. passports. America is great for some people. It's not great for others. Everyone can make up their own mind. But he's a Chilean citizen. He was born there. He did spend many years in America, including an American university, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's a US citizen. So it's possible the MRI support line will hold the price of Bitcoin and we rally to $100,000 from here. The odds of that are lower than 50%, in my view. Let's glance at the price of oil. Oh, GBTC. GBTC is rallying a little bit today. The GBTC premium is not rallying all that much, just the price. It isn't an MRI buy, but I don't know what that means because this thing doesn't trade on the weekends. So it did do a good job identifying a recent top. So let's see if it identified a recent bottom just as nicely. I remain very bullish on oil, waiting for $200 barrel of oil. I still remain bullish on gold, even though this candle, if it closes in this vicinity, could change my mind. But for now, I am still bullish on gold. Here's that correlation. Not very correlated today, but let's see how the day ends. I'm still overall short-term bearish on the S&P, while intermediate-term bullish. People are asking for a couple of stocks. I'm keeping an eye on the Russian ruble. Probably the most interesting chart I pay attention to is the Russian ruble. The price of the ruble continues to appreciate. It is now at 65. Until I actually get to Russia and try to convert dollars into rubles or rubles into dollars to know for a fact what the street price is. And I don't know when the next time I'll ever be in Russia. Who knows? The last time I was in Russia was in 2017. I was in Russia in 2016 and 2017. Those were the only years I was in Russia. I think I was only there twice. Maybe I was there 3 times. The third time would have been 2017 or 2018. I might have gone there twice in 2017. And I spent most of my time in Ukraine when I was in that region. I went to Ukraine probably between 12 and 18 times between 2017 and 2020. I went there. I used to go there like 2-3 times a year. I was going to spend the whole summer there. Personally, I really enjoyed Kiev. Another country I'm probably never going to make it to again. So we'll see. There's a long list of countries now I don't think I'll ever go to again. Ukraine's probably one. Australia and New Zealand are definitely on the list. Canada's on the list. I have zero interest in ever going back to that communist hellhole. So yeah, I'm loving Brazil. I'm loving Brazil. Wish it was a Spanish-speaking country, not Portuguese. It'd be a little easier for me to get around, but can't control everything. Would I ever host a Bitcoin conference in Russia? No, guys, my conference hosting is probably coming to an end. It's the financial summits is my real focus now. I don't think there'll be another Understanding Bitcoin. I'm sorry, just too much to organize. And I do want to do another Unconfiscatable, but it's not going to happen in February, March like it usually does. There's no way. Unconfiscatable will probably happen in October of 2023. These things are very hard to put on. They're very stressful. It's a lot of work, and I'm tired of losing money. Like there's only so much of my own wealth and savings. Not even that much wealth, but it's only so much of my own savings I'm willing to spend to bring amazing conferences that, like, I don't know, everyone keeps telling me they're going to come next year. So I don't know. I'm definitely not going to be hosting a conference in, in countries I'm not that familiar with. So I won't be hosting it. Russia or most other places, unless it's the financial summit. But again, I have no plans to go to Russia. Like, I can't even go even if I wanted to, so it doesn't matter. I don't have a visa. You can't get a visa. Like, it's Russia's been Russia's public enemy #1. It's Russia's public enemy #1. All right, let's glance at a couple of stocks, and then we go from there. Actually, let's look at DXY first. Let's see how we're doing on the MRI top. The MRI weekly top is still intact. Halfway through the week now. Let's see if this top actually materializes. We'll just wait. Some of the stocks people wanted me to look at, Lyft. I saw in the, whoa. You know, I was never high on Lyft. If you've watched my show long enough, man, this would have been a beautiful straddle. Oh my God. I'm like messaging my friends right now. So I was never high on Lyft. And like Lyft has been a short for a long time. I'm curious how Uber is doing. I think Uber is going to be okay. See, Uber did much better, way better, like percent-wise too, I would think. Like here's where it crossed the long-term moving average, and Uber is down 47%. I think Lyft should be down way more. Yeah, Lyft should be down way more since it crossed the moving average. Oh yeah, 62. Okay, it's actually significantly more. The difference between 47 and 62% is huge. So yeah, see, look at that short. That probably would have been a short trade that I would have been mentioning. Or actually, I should have deleted that. Oh, no, that wasn't a short trade, sorry. Control Z, can I bring that back? I remember what it was now. There it is. But where's the bull side of this? Oh man, I just moved it. So it would have been an example of a trade I put on because of this weekly MRI buy, but it was certainly a bullish trade. You only see this the stop. That was the initial stop loss. That was the initial stop loss. That would have been a bullish entry right here, probably off a daily and weekly MRIs or whatever it was, and that's the stop loss. Now, according to this, the stop loss was hit, but look how far it went up, right? So obviously, you would have ended the trade long before that, and look where it tops on the MRI. So I don't know what this is. Right, there's the long position. Okay, great. So looks like that would have been that was my target. But the target was never hit, but look how close it came. That was the target for the trade. It missed it by just, a hair. So yeah, that would have been a cool trade. So I am very bearish on Lyft, mostly because I haven't used Lyft in years. I use Uber all day, every day. Everyone I know uses Uber. No one I know uses Lyft, mostly because I'm not in America much. But that's a monthly top. No, it's a monthly buy. Look at that. The Lyft is below its like all-time low close, monthly scale. This is horrible. Uber will be fine. Uber is not going anywhere. Uber is also pretty bad chart, but I don't think Uber is going anywhere. I don't think Uber is going anywhere. But Lyft, not very high on. All right, Trump's media company. I do need to end this stream soon. I don't want to keep it too long. Trump's media company. It's not good because, like, I don't know anyone that uses it. That's the problem, and I can't use it because I don't have an Apple phone. I don't use Apple products. So, oh, weekly MRI buy. Weekly MRI buy. This could be the reversal right there. What about the daily chart? Extension B. Weekly MRI buy. Yeah, this looks good. Maybe it's finally ready. Maybe they're going to release an Android version soon. And I'm also still skeptical whether Elon Musk is going to buy Twitter, because look at the price of Twitter and it's going down. The Twitter stock is not acting like someone actively bought Twitter for $54 a share. That's not how a stock behaves that has sold its company for $54 a share. It doesn't trade at $48 when you know someone bought it for 54. It trades at 54. So very likely Elon is not going to buy Twitter. And when people realize he's not going to buy Twitter, Twitter is going to fall 50%. Lyft is better for drivers. Okay, great for the drivers. That doesn't. I don't use it. You know, like I don't use Twitter for the drivers. I use Twitter for me, right? Like, welcome to capitalism, guys. Capitalism. Lyft needs to be better for the customers. If Lyft is better for the customers, customers will use it. It's great that it's better for the drivers, but if there's no customers, there aren't going to be any drivers. Oh, Zim. What the hell is Zim? Well, I don't know what Zim is, but whatever it is that this company does, they do a good job of it. Whatever the hell they're doing, Zim integrated shipping services. Whatever the hell they're doing, they know what they're doing. This looks incredibly bullish. Look at it bounce right off the MRI support line. IPOs at $11. No one's probably heard of this company. It did have a monthly MRI top right here at the top, which is a little bit of concern. And it looks like it already recovered. Whatever they're doing great. I'm bullish. No signs of slowing down. This would have been hard for me to trade off the IPO. It never even pulled back. Not once. I mean, if there was ever a time to like buy this company, it was probably last week, right there, as it bounced off the MRI and held its long-term moving average, never closed below the long-term moving average. Looks beautiful. Looks great. Tilray, man, Tilray is just frustrating. I would wait for one more MRI buy opportunity, and then I would try again. I mean, extension C's a maybe. One more. I mean, I've got a long way to go. Yeah, I would wait a little bit on Tilray now. Maybe the next weekly MRI buy, hopefully it comes in at like 450 or something. I still think Tilray is a decent buying opportunity. Look, they beat earnings again. They missed on revenue by a little. They crushed it on earnings. And they crushed it on earnings again here. Missed on revenue a little. One of these days, they're going to crush on earnings and crush it on revenue, and the stock will just take off. It's crazy how it's going down while having two good earnings quarters. All right, final peek at Bitcoin. We're having a good day, but I'm not writing home about this. Let's wait. Well, let's give it a few more days. Okay, guys, come join us at the Financial Summit in Dominican Republic. If you have any interest in trading, investing, meeting high net worth financial professionals, this is the event. Review the website, check out our 2-minute promo video, and can't wait to host everyone there. All right, guys, talk to you all on the next one. Oh, I should show you the view out my window. Shoot, hold on. Let me try this. To grab the camera. The camera in the corner. Show you the view out the window. Look at that. Hold on. Look at that. Isn't that cool? See how much closer I can get. It's really cool. So I should probably get down there and enjoy the ocean for a minute. All right, talk to you all on the next one, guys. Should probably go see Christ the Redeemer too, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Bye, guys.